Hello! So I'm here to record an RAA Random Access Archives match versus Atlantis. There. Now let's see what they're playing. Oh, actually, here we go. They have Bertrand of Thuabashav. Grim Reminders. Uh-oh. That's not good. Memorialize the Fallen. Scary card. Powerful Stuff. Soul Bomb. Double Heavyweight Morgue. Double Thunderdell. And then, oh, they have Boo Ectocharge. A key cheat. The way to fill up the discard too. Double Mimet. Bad Chemistry. I'm not sure what that is. And Curse of Obstinacy. Obstinacy. I don't know what that is. I forget. Okay, onto the game. Let's see. Ragwarg, Warrior's Refrain, and Smith. This is interesting. So I'm not getting the Smith value, but Warrior's Refrain, I can play that without stunning any of my creatures. And I have a Daughter in the opener. So the cool thing about my deck is that I have triple Daughter. And then some fun Starline stuff. Well, they didn't play creatures either. I'm up to 3 Amber. And they discarded the Bad Chemistry. It's stun each creature that shares a house with one or more of its neighbors. Ah, okay. So now, I can play Daughter, remote access their haunted house, although I doubt the haunted house will give them an Amber next turn. Discards, follow the leader. Cool. Oh, and Fiery Jark is gone. Very nice. Yes, so I believe... Oh, Information Exchange doesn't steal anything, but I do want to get the Daughter out, and... yeah, I don't think there's a great reason to hold that, although I did just draw Kirby. That could have played that, but now I have multiple options to play with Kirby still. Tremor, Ire Staff, and Twin Bolt can all be played with Kirby, so I could go Star Alliance next turn and play 5 cards, along with establishing a nice board. Although the Commander Chans don't have extra creatures to use. They're going Geistoid. So even if they... I guess they could boo themselves, which would make them haunted, and then the haunted house could have given them an Amber. But they have creatures instead. Oh, Mimet? Archives memorialize the Fallen. Very good. I have to remember that, or else that's going to hit me pretty hard later in the game, I think, actually. And it's going to be hard to avoid that, too. But still, regardless of what they do, I think I have to do Star Alliance. And this has Splash Attack 5, which is crazy. And so I played a Commander Chain without thinking about that. Huh. I guess what I do is spread out Kirby and Daughter as much as possible, because I think those are my 2 best cards. And ooh, I can stun a creature in each of its neighbors, so I can just stun all of these. That seems useful. Using Twin Bolt. Oh, wait. Oh, I did the wrong one, but no, it's fine, I think, actually, because with Mimet stuns, then it's harder for them to choose what to archive with that. So this isn't too bad, but I did mean to target Touchstone, and then it would have stunned these 3. But oh well, happy little accident. Oh, and Haunted House discarding the other card that I wasn't familiar with. So kind of making it easier to work this out. At the end of your turn, stun each friendly non-flying creature that shares a house with one of its neighbors. So another stunning effect. That's funny. Both the discarded cards were stunning effects. At the end of your turn, stun each friendly non-flank creature that shares a house with one of its neighbors. A similar effect to the other one. Stunning depending on whether you share a house with neighbors. Oh, Kirby's destroyed. Heavyweight Morg then. So that scrap effect actually coming into play there. And they were able to take out the Kirby with that because they had down to size. So that worked out rather well for them. And I could go Star Alliance. Ooh, Kincan's Blaster. That means I could actually like archive that. And then I would use these. I would get to check. So in this case, if I reap with the daughter, then it's destroyed because of the Ragwarg. So, I think perhaps going Starlance actually is the play here. Because then I can do this to archive this. And then these. So this reaps first. And so the Ragwarg is going to damage Commander Chan, which is a beefier creature. So it doesn't care about the damage. Yeah. And then, ooh. Oh, actually, this is important, I think. Is using the 2 damage and fighting this. Because Demo Eldergast has a really good ability. Because when each friendly creature on it has Amber, or each friendly creature with Amber on it gains destroyed. If you are haunted, gain 1 Amber for each Amber on this creature. This time, Haunted House discards Blunderbore, Amber Control, Geistoid, more Geistoid. So they still have Memorialize the Fallen in their archive. Oh, and now that's more important because I have a bunch of creatures in my discard. So thankfully, I think I will forge here unless they have more stuff. Nice. I do get a key, so they don't get to delete all my Amber with the Memorialize. I guess they would be losing Amber too, so it's not all upside for them. I'll do damage to the things that can be damaged. And then Jargoggle. So I think Light of the Archons, actually, because I might end up with no creatures. I don't want to be forced to play Light of the Archons on one of their things. And this kind of reduces the chance of that, right? Now, if Jargoggle is destroyed on my turn, then I can choose what the Light of the Archons goes on to. But if it's destroyed on their turn, then it just goes into my archive, at which point I can play it at the perfect time. For example, on Armsmaster Molina. The Haunted House is doing work for them now. But there's only 1 in their draw, so maybe they reshuffle? Or are they going to try to stay haunted for 1 more turn? They're fighting the Jargoggle. Well, I guess that captures. Oh, and an ecto charge. Yep, they do forge for 8. Or no, they pay 6. Okay, cool. 6 amber. Aha! Smith actually gets me the bonus effect here if I play Cowfine. But if I go Logos, I get to reap with my wormhole tech and play Discombobulator. I don't think they steal though. Let's do the Brobnar. I think the Smith value is really enticing. Now I have Cowfine, which could help fight off their creatures. Triangulator Newsome. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa. Could they get that to work? To be honest, I don't think I've seen Triangulator Newsome actually get a lot of value. Oh, and Cowfine's stunned. Ha ha ha. Well, I could enrage this, and then that wouldn't work. So that's fun. I think I have to do that. Ire Staff is relevant. I can unstun the Cowfine. Huh, I don't want to get too distracted. But I think it makes sense to do that. Otherwise, they're going to start taking my amber away. Brobnar is happy. One, two, three, four, 5. It can make me lose 5 amber if they want to. Yeah, if they do Memorialize the Fallen now, they lose nothing and I lose 5. That's really good. Oh, they're going Brobnar. Let's see. Do they do it? Yep. Oh, they're checking the archives. Ornar Skullface is scrapped to do damage to the Mog Hunter. Oh, and then Heavyweight Mork. Damaging my Brobnar, will you? Concussive Transfer. Cool. Oh, able to take him. Oh. They're both destroyed now? Dang. Oh, no. No. Okay, I think I have to go Logos, try to find some more efficiency stuff. And I have the Seismo Entangler, so I can stop them from reaping. Okay, there's a daughter. So that's what I want. Although they have so much splash attack, it's not going to live very long. If I fought here and got rid of this, then I could put the Light of the Archons on daughter, but that doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter. Let's do Wild Wormhole, or Wormhole Technician, and try to get the Wild Wormhole. We get Warrior's Refrain. That doesn't help. But here, we use this, and then will it likely want to fight with Brobnar? So I think maybe stopping Geistoid from reaping is good. Because if they go Brobnar, I suspect they would just use the Thunderdels to just fight everything, and then everything could be destroyed. And then that would be Haunted Houses. The curse is cursed. That would be pretty good against my board, though, wouldn't it? Nice. Archiving concussive transfer with the Mumet. And then Reaver. So they went the house that I stopped from reaping. That's awesome. I chose correctly. This is kind of a problem, too. They captured all my amber. Well, Oh, and there's one in my draw, so the Wild Wormhole goes into that. But then Wormhole Technician doesn't help? Huh. If they fight off all my creatures, then they'll be able to reap with Triangulator Newsome, regardless of whether it's enraged. Enraged. Warriors Refrain. No, their creatures are slightly too big. Well, if I go Logos, then I can stop their massive Geistoid board from reaping. That seems important. So I think I should still do that then. I'm a little stuck. But at least I can play the top card in my deck, because I know. So it's Ilaka, so I know that it'll be archived. So I could just play it. And then that makes it harder for them to like destroy all my creatures, I guess. But yeah. Well, I stop Geistoid from reaping. And then... Huh. I can't really fight that off unless I sacrifice my daughter. Oh my! Well, yeah, the wormhole tag was destroyed by the Ragwarg. I guess I could have picked Igor instead. So that was silly. But now I still only have 4 amber. Unless I find out a way to destroy this stuff. But I don't have anything that does that. I just have Warrior's Refrain. I actually don't have good creature control. Ah. I have to make something super big with Light of the Archons. That's my only hope. So it's time to go Star Alliance and make something really big. Or else they'll just be able to capture indefinitely. Or capture as much as they want. Seance Scanner is finally here. And they have Perimeter Alarm. Which, oh, I guess they're not haunted, so this doesn't archive itself. That's pretty sweet to have Seance Scanner and Perimeter Alarms going on, so you can use a bunch of stuff out of house every turn, basically, if you're haunted. That's pretty good. But now I'm really in trouble, though, because now I can't stop them from reaping. So I'm basically like stuck in Logos, though. That's, yeah. Huh. Maybe I just keep going Logos. That's weird, but arg. How do I get out of this? Oh no, I chose the wrong one again. Aw. Dang it. Well, that does it. Do some really huge combos so I don't feel as bad about it. But I don't have... Oh, I don't have Amber Control. So there's really nothing I can do here. This deck... I guess I had to draw like all 3 daughters in the opening hand to win. Because this deck is just all in on the board. You have to have those efficiency combos working. Otherwise, how can I stand up to a foe like this? Do they have better creature control than me? It's not that much better. They used it better, though. Well, no, it is better. Because I have Final Refrains. Wait a second. Final Refrain? Oh, wait, no. Warrior's Refrain. It's not the Final Refrain. It's the Warrior's Refrain. Now I have... Well, I guess it's Armsmaster Molina. Right? I have a big Armsmaster Molina. Because that's my one creature that I can play my upgrades on now. Am I going to get a Forge here? That would be crazy. Maybe it's just because they don't have anything to fight. I actually thought I had memorialized my archive. Guess not. Oh. Huh. That's weird. So there's a chance. Time for Starlines. And they didn't forge yet? Oh, wow. Okay. This is like incredibly lucky. That would be so funny if I got up to 6 there. No such luck, though. 4. Yeah, that is good, though. I didn't draw any creature amber control, though. So it still doesn't matter. Because surely they can make 6 amber here. Even if they don't get to check, I still wouldn't have enough to get to check myself, because the Warrior's Refrain is the only amber bonus in here. Oh, the curse is finally here. What am I not getting here? Huh. Wait a second. Yeah. I am surprised they went Star Alliance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they would be able to reap 6 times, right? I mean, they don't know what's in my hand, but maybe. Oh, I guess I can see. Yeah, this is playing around me having Com Officer Kirby and information exchange then, right? Because, oh, well, there they go. Okay. The Triangular Newsom. Of course. I guess they got... Did they unhaunt that earlier? Or did they unenrage that earlier? They must have. Okay. That's what I missed. What did they fight? Oh, they fought daughter. There we go. Yeah. It all makes sense now. So. Yeah. I am doomed. Tremor! I guess those, because the Blunderboard would be able to take me, or do amber control. Get those stunned. Roar! Enrage that again. Nice. Well, they were able to Newsom me. I wasn't able to fight off the Varad in time. Nice. Well, that was fun. It was at the end there. They, yeah, I don't know if that was a misplay. I mean, I guess it's technically a misplay because they thought they had something that they didn't, but I don't know if they had a way of getting the Memorialize the Fallen into the archives, but they didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I had a whole stack of upgrades ready to fight off the Varad, but yeah, they had already unenraged the Newsome, so they were able to take all the amber away. But I think what I also would have needed to have was Kirby and information exchange, because what I was doing was assuming that they weren't able to take the amber off of Varad with Newsome. If they had reaps with all of their Geistoid creatures, then I think they would have stopped at 6 amber. And so in that case, if I had Kirby and information exchange in my hand, then I would have been able to fight their creature, gain a ton of amber, and take them off check to 5. So that would have been something they would have looked to avoid, right? So that's all for that game.